almost that time of year again. The pōhutukawa are blooming, the barbecues are firing up, and the shops are doing their best to convince us that spending big equals Christmas cheer. But before you commit to matching pyjamas, hey, I've almost done that. And inflatable Santas, let's talk about how to navigate the pitfalls of Christmas budgeting. Fisher Fund's Guy Sloan is on the couch with us with some quick, easy money tips to help you enjoy a debt-free Christmas and maybe even start the new year with a little bit of cash left over. Man, you're promising a lot here, Guy.
Yeah, look, it's big, right? It's Christmas, it's grand finals time when it comes to personal finances, when it comes to budgeting. There's so much pressure on us. And we've still got a few weeks to get a plan in place, and that's probably the key thing, right?
Yes.
We just want to take a bit of time now to think about all of those expenses we've got coming up. It's not just the gifts. It's going to be the Christmas dinner. It's all of those extras. It's the travel. You want to just take a little bit of time and think about how that's all going to fit in over the next few weeks. Your money personality is going to come into it as well, right? We all know who we are. If you are a bit of a spender, take a little bit of time to think about how that's going to impact you. That might look a little bit different.
Yep.
You want to set some boundaries, but at the same time, leave some room to have some fun as well.
Yeah, and I just want to go back to your first point that you made, which I reckon is gold, and it's about the planning first. There's still a couple of weeks left because it's easy for us to kind of pop out and say, look, I've got to go and pick something up, and next minute, you're walking out with a whole lot of stuff. Absolutely.
We've not hit peak sales period just yet. We've got a couple of weeks, love it or hate it, Black Friday sales, everything else. They are going to be popping up. They're not just for gifts either. If you like to pick up a bargain, don't forget that even things like your power, internet, mobile phone plans, get $30 back in your budget each month over the next year. You're starting to plan ahead there as well.
Yeah, I love that.
Nice little tip there for everyone.
Okay, so it is that time of the year. It is that festive time of the year, and so we want to feel like, yes, we're not overspending, but we want to feel like normal. And not treat ourselves, but feel like we're not missing out, I guess.
Yeah, totally. And look, social media, it's bad for this. It puts a lot of pressure on us, especially if you've got young kids or a family. It can feel like you're having to spend more, get bigger gifts. Just take a step back. Time with your whānau, time with your friends, far more important than any gift or trending gadget. If you're looking to actually just look at those budget-friendly ways, one of my favorites at the moment, tap into experience. That's everything when it comes to gift. I love a bit of 90s nostalgia at the moment. Look at a low-tech Christmas. Take a step back a couple of years, dust off the old DVD player. If you want to take it a step further, go VHS. If you've got young kids, it's going to entertain them for hours. Make sure it's not fully rewound back as well. It's just all about creating those moments that people are going to remember. Definitely going to get a couple of laughs there as well. But equally, if you find that those sales are tempting you to just spend a little bit too much, just steer clear this year. We've got amazing weekend markets. They've got gifts with real purpose, real value for those people that you give them to. You're supporting local businesses as well. That's a great tip if you're just wanting to do things a little bit differently this year.
Okay, so what do we avoid?
Avoiding, the really, really big one, it can be tempting to get that credit card out, start using a bit of buy now, pay later. If it's not in that plan, if it's not in the budget, we're just spending money that we don't have. It's going to take months next year to pay that off. Keep things on track. Best to avoid if at all possible. Another one, if you're starting to look at online spending, scams get really prevalent at this time of year. Just take a moment. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Just think before you double click and spend that money.
So good this morning, Guy. Lovely to have you on the program. Guy Sloan from Fisher Funds. Love it.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas. Can we start?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Get into it.
Merry Christmas.
Grand finals time. I love that too. I'm fully warmed up and ready to cross that white line. All right, Mary, it's on.